Right, here is a quick question from Macca asking about how to keep track of your working time or your other work when you're not driving, at rest, all that sort of jazz. So basically, the easiest way would be to keep some sort of mental note. But if you're very new to the game, you're just starting out, whatever, you might find that a little bit more difficult. But the truck has got stuff to help you. First being your tacho head. Now, you could simply just scroll down. This will be your other work. This is how long I've been on site here. If you flick through and put it onto rest, like this, obviously, when you go back down, obviously it's got to record for a minute first, but then you'll start getting your rest time. There you go. Now, without going into the full Working Time Directive, Driving Time Directive, 2 weekly rest periods and all that, let's keep it very basic. I presume you're asking for a day-to-day, how you're going to run it. So start your day from the time of the shift you start. Say you start at 6 in the morning. Count 15 hours forward from there. That is going to be your absolute limit. Now, out of them 15 hours, you've got 9 hours of driving. Let's keep the extend it to 10 out of it for a minute. Let's just keep it to 9 hours. So what you've got left after that is going to be your other work, providing all that time was spent driving. But let's say, for instance, you've got to site, it's only been an hour drive, and for instance, you may be high-abbing, because no high-ab driver would ever put their tacho on rest while they're unloading. But let's ignore that for a minute. So now you'll be on the Working Time Directive. Now, usually if you have your 15 minutes before 6 hours and 30 minutes before 9 hours, this will keep you all in tune with the Driving Time Directive. Or you could flip it completely around the other way and say that it's 4.5 hours driving. Obviously, then you'll have your 45-minute break. That will bring you into line with the Working Time Directive, thus keeping it all harmonious. Now, as a few other drivers on your comment have said, keeping a physical driver's log, a notebook, is going to be your easiest way when you first start out. But you will get the gist of it. It sounds horrendous. It isn't that hard. Don't make it any harder than what it has to be, and it will start to click. But other than that, keep it lit, happy trucking, and yeah, this is sort of the no fluff sort of version of the Working Time, Driving Time Directive.